All right, hi everyone. So this morning after last night's class, I figured out what was happening with um, importing into Illustrator to scale and what was going wrong and why it wasn't showing up for me. So I'm gonna do a quick recap of that tutorial right now. So similar process, I'm going to go ahead and highlight everything and go to my file, export selected, and then select um, to export to Illustrator. So go ahead and click that, and I'll call this one Farnsworth Plans 4, and we'll hit save. So then again, my preserve model scale or AI export options will pop up. So I realized that the issue was I was importing my model scale in fractions. And I guess Rhino doesn't like fractions. So if you're working in imperial units, instead of saying like 1/8 of an inch, you'll need to import 0.125 inches instead. So one thing I just want to clarify before I go ahead and export that is that when you do the export selected option, I want you to pay attention to where your drawings are located in relation to the center of the C-plane. Um, you generally want your drawings to be as close to the C-plane as possible, because when you open this in Illustrator, your drawings are actually going to be located on the Illustrator artboard in relation to the center point, where the center of the C-plane in Rhino, it will also be the same center point in Illustrator. So if your drawing is way out here in space, when you open it in Illustrator, you probably won't be able to find it. So make sure that your drawing is as close as possible to the C-plane. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that again. Farnsworth Plans 4, hit save, and make sure this is in fractions, 0.125 inches. And we'll hit OK. So now when I go over to Illustrator, and I'll open a new file here, let's go to Open, Farnsworth Plans 4, hit Open. You'll see here that when I zoom out, you'll find my plans located over here to the right. So I could just go ahead and move that. Now I will be sure not to scale anything because everything should have been imported to scale. And I'll just move my artboard to cover my drawings. All right, and so from there, the demo should be, the same as what we covered last night. As a reminder that every layer that has the clipping plane listed in it is something that is being cut through. So in my plans here, these are all the objects that when I use the clipping plane in Rhino, that is where that plan cut was happening. So these are all the layers where my line weights will be much thicker, and everything else will be below, so those lines get a lighter line weight. All right, so hopefully that clarifies that demo, and exporting drawings will be much easier this weekend instead of having to scale them like we had to last night. All right, thanks, guys.